Welcome to the second Bible study from Psalm 23. Today we're going to look at verses 2 and 3. Yesterday in verse 1 we were introduced to God being our shepherd, and we were looking at our role as sheep and how the shepherd provides for us so that there is nothing that we lack. Today, as we come to verses 2 and 3, we find out what the shepherd does. The shepherd restores our soul. And we find out that there are two main ways that the shepherd is able to restore our soul. The first one involves green pastures, and the second one involves quiet waters. And so the shepherd leads us and he makes us enjoy these things. In verse 2, he makes me lie down. And that's important, that we have to take time in the green pasture. It's there that we're fed. It's there that we find the food that will nourish us and keep us alive. But we've got to take the time to lie down. It's not just enough to walk quickly through the green pasture and enjoy it. Lie down, take time. He also leads us beside the quiet waters. And the quiet water is there to refresh us and to restore us. In the Ulster Scots, the quiet waters are a burn. And it's beside the burn that we're calling our Bible study series because of Burnside. And here we come to the quiet water, the little burn that's flowing along. And if we stay beside it, God will refresh us. God will restore us. God will restore our soul, as it says in verse 3. A little mountain stream, a little quiet bit of water is so refreshing on a warm day. Dougal, our West Highland Terrier, teaches me so much about the refreshment that you can find in a quiet stream or in a still rock pool. Whenever we go out for a walk on a warm day, he will take every opportunity that he can find to go into the still water. If there's a pool down on the beach in among the rocks, if there's a little mountain stream, he will head straight for it to cool down. And then he's ready for the next part of the journey. Now, he's not so keen on going into the sea where there are waves. He'll do it at a pinch, but the waves are too rough for him. It's the still water that he goes to. And we need to take time in the stillness with God. Allow him to refresh us. And to take every opportunity that we can find to have our souls restored so that we are ready for the next part of the journey. It's the shepherd who finds the green pastures. It's the shepherd who finds the quiet waters and makes us lie down and leads us. The next part of verse 3 tells us very clearly that he guides me. It's the shepherd's job. That's why we listen to the shepherd's voice, so that he can lead us to these places, so that we can be restored. The Good Shepherd, God, guides us in paths of righteousness. He's not taking us somewhere that's harmful. He's taking us to these places that will help us. He's taking us to these places that will restore us. And so it's important that we listen to what God has to say to us. And he's doing this for his name's sake, so that he is glorified, so that we realize that he is the one who cares for us. If we follow the path of sin instead of the path of righteousness, then we will end up with what is harmful in our lives. But God the shepherd wants only what is good, only what will glorify his name. So today, taking these first 3 verses of the 23rd Psalm, take a moment and see where God is guiding you today. What green pastures does he want you to lie down in? What quiet waters does he want you to be beside? How does he want to restore your soul? How is he going to feed you? How is he going to refresh you? And take a moment and thank him that he is the one who guides.